Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Coordinator of the Readings.
Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? I thank you for your donation. Karima, Dreaming with Tess, Silent Victory again. MR, we got Sandy on the PayPal side. We got 6 donations on the PayPal side. So we're up to 10 donations. We haven't even started yet. No, 11 donations. We haven't even started yet. Thank you so much for your generous donations. We greatly appreciate you. All right, let's start off on the PayPal side since they donated a lot earlier than everybody else. We're going on with A is first up here. Final project. Whoa, if I could actually type, that'd be fantastic. All right, let's do a little bit of final project. We'll start with everybody's favorite deck. It is known as the Tarot in Wonderland. Been a minute since it's been on the table, so we're going to make it happen tonight. Bartman, we got Maruta, Dreaming with Tess. We got Bad Girl Becca Boo, Sarah. What is going on? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see. We got Becca Boo is on the PayPal side as well. We got OA on the PayPal side also. So yeah, we got a ton of donations. So prepare yourself. It is going to be another one of those busy nights. All right, we'll see what's happening here. All right, I have so many PayPal donations. They're stacking on top of each other. Hang on. I got to refresh it. I actually have... I have so many PayPal donations, they're actually stacking on top of each other. So let me fix this. All right, so we're up to 15 donations, I think. All right, so yeah, let's go with all of this stuff. The first is going to be A. A did the PayPal really early, like yesterday. Anyway, A wants to know about a final project. We got, how will my final project presentation go, right? We're going to see how this is going to go. 10 of Cups says it's your presentation is well understood. It's very clear as far as where it's going to be, who is watching, understands kind of, what you're presenting, how you're presenting it, the reason you're presenting it, and all of this other stuff. Ultraviolet, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. You're leaving if I don't say hello. Well, I said hello, so your demands are met. So I don't know. Is that is that you're holding your presence hostage? You're holding your presence hostage with that. Anyway, Aurora C Star, thank you for joining us. Karima, thank you for your other question. All right. But yeah, the 10 of Cups just talks about the presentation being on the wall. We have a nice presentation. It's well understood. Everybody kind of sees where it's at, and they kind of understand where we're going, what's happening, and all this other stuff happening as well, right? The Judgment of the presentation does have some interesting qualities, a lot of interesting things that people really kind of get excited about. You have some sort of an innovation or some cool things that they haven't really seen before, and they really appreciate that style and that presentation of it. Not only the 10 of Cups, but the 10 of Pentacles kind of makes them feel like you're part of the organization or you're part of the club, and that's kind of, where it's at. And that's going to be important for people to sort of figure that out too as well, right? The Star talks about the presentation does bring them into the next realm or bring them into the next opportunity. So they say, I like this idea, this other idea, and it's leading us on a path led by the Star, where we can sort of get excited about it and see where it's going to take us and see where the end goal is in here. So I think the presentation goes quite well indeed, especially with the 2 major home cards being hit up very quickly here. I think that's good as well. All right, A also wanted to know. By the way, A, if you joined, I have no idea what your first question is. It got cut off by PayPal. PayPal has some sort of a limit to the number of characters you can type now, at least the ones that I can see. So it like truncates it pretty hardcore. Anyway, so I look at this, and they said they want me to pay some more money. Should I do it? Would it be advantageous for me to do that all right, we can look at that. Pay more money or don't pay any money at all. If you're going to pay money, at least get something for it. That's what I'm talking about. If you're going to hand out the bills, if you're going to make that happen, you need to have some advantageous things come out of that. Definitely here. All right, let's take a look at that and see where it is going to be. See where it is going to be indeed. Cappy Ram, I thank you for your donation. Sandy's got the double shot. We got BB has a donation over PayPal. We got Be Random with Me coming in the donation over the PayPal. So we have about 20 donations, and we've been online for about 4 minutes, I think 5 minutes. So anyway, thank you for your 20 donations in 5 minutes. I greatly appreciate that. All right, we got another. We got another one. We got 21 donations. 22. Karima. Cappy Ram and Karima again. Thank you very much for your donations. Greatly appreciate that. Let me get PayPal to refresh. Hang on. I think you blew up PayPal. I think PayPal is now blown up, or something's going on with that. Anyway, all right. Becca Boo is hosting UVT. UVT, let me know what your question is. I appreciate that. Yeah, KN, I got yours. Sandy, I got your 3 questions over there. All right, we'll see. So S also wanted to know, want to pay some more money? Is that going to be something that's advantageous to sort of hand out the money, right? A lot of people don't want to hand out money unless it's going to get something decent in the end with that. Ace of Swords says it does get a level of communication, a level of connection with this product, with this person, with this idea that you could be interested in. So I think you have some good things going on there, especially with the Chariot, right? We have the opening of the door, the communication. We're able to get some things happening here, get some things literally moving with the Chariot card as well. And it's almost like that you have control, as you can see here, of where you're going to move it to or how things are going to be in motion over here. So that's looking pretty good. You got the 2 of Pentacles, sort of the paying more money allows you to get more choices. And again, not open more doors, but allows you to get more choices. And that's going to be a good thing for you. The more choices, the better. Overall, the party card, the celebration card of the 3 of Cups does lean in that direction of, yes, enough advantageous things come through here that it's going to be able to be good for you in the long run. So we're going to go with a thumbs up for handing out the money, getting all of the fat cash, moving at the same time. We really like that indeed. We love it. Dreaming with a Tess as well. MR, thank you for your 3rd donation tonight. Let's get dreaming with Tess. A little action with the Grape Juice Edition deck over here. Making it happen. Cinderella and MR, thank you for your donations. MR's got the new record of 4 donations tonight. Look at you, MR. Look at you, MR. MR needs all of the info tonight. MR is not hesitating. That means that something happened over there, MR. I know you. Something happened over there to cause this many donations. Something's going on. Something's going on. Either you're at your wit's end or there's actually some motion going on over there that I haven't heard about. So I haven't heard any updates from you. So let me know the updates. Is it number 1 that you're getting fed up with this, or number 2, there's actually some action happening over there? MR, let me know which one it is. General, we can do it. The Fool into that Page of Pentacles. Be careful where the journey is going to lead you. You definitely don't want to follow up on every little nuance, every little thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to follow up on all of it. I think you're going to reach a point to where it just doesn't make any sense to do a lot of actions in some of the things that are laid out in front of you. The Fool talks about going on a level of adventure, a level of exciting movement that you haven't been on before, and at least taking a level of risk with that Fool as well. But the Page of Pentacles just says, be kind of careful, be kind of cautious of where you're going. So it sort of highlights the level of risk, the level of falling off of the cliff within the context of the Fool. And you don't want to get away, right? You don't want to get away into that trap. So definitely sort of making sure that you don't fall for some of that. King of Wands talks about a level of this window here. Somebody is giving you some information, maybe somebody from a distance. Somebody from a distance may be pulling your strings, maybe giving you some information that's not exactly, sort of what you want to see or where you want to go with that, especially with the Six of Pentacles. You're being offered something soon that you may want to take advantage of, right? So not everything could be a trap. Not everything should be an adventure, but you do have some qualities quality within there, which kind of points to a little bit of that Two of Pentacles feel of, you kind of need to, again, reevaluate things. Take a closer look at where you want to go with some of these things before you dive into it. So there we go. A little bit of a general happening with that. You don't really want to dive into everything is what I'm talking about. Cappy Ram wants to dive into some donations tonight. Cappy Ram, thank you very much for your donations. Greatly appreciate you. Let's get out the Tasty Tarot. It is funded. It is 139% funded. We have a stack, and I mean a stack of people waiting for this thing. And good news, it is at the printer being evaluated. I do need to make 2 more cards because they did tell me that you have 2 more cards that you can print. So I know that Be Random With Me wanted to be on a card, but they didn't get a chance. So definitely Be Random With Me is in the queue there, but yeah, we'll see what else is going on. And we have a couple of requests for other people that want to be in the bonus card and stuff like that. So we'll get those done and get that wrapped up this weekend and get it formally started at the printer on Monday. So it'll be 2 weeks from there, probably another week to get shipped. So you are looking at the end of August for this thing to get started to ship out. So looking pretty good as far as the progress goes and excitement and what have you. We do need to fix some of the titles. You can barely see them in some of the cards. We got color correction that needs to be done in other cards. We need to move the titles way down in other cards because they're too far up. But way it goes, right? There he is. Anyway, Katie P, thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you as well. We got Bardman and Dr. Mystical up here and the current feelings for me. All right, current feelings for me. A Knight of Wands with the Moon. The Moon is always a good card as far as the connections go, right? As far as the connections take us, the connections bring us into that direction. And that's going to be a good thing overall because we need that with this connection. We need this opportunity. We need this reality to sort of come through here. And that's going to be something that we can definitely do, definitely move forward with that. You got a little of that Chariot with the King of Cups. I think a lot of the emotions are disconnected today, and you sort of see that as a result of this week being one of those intense emotions or intense kind of travels that we have sort of moved in through here. And it feels like a lot of the emotions, a lot of the pent-up things that have happened so far do have a level of sort of moving backwards or getting pulled back, right? A little bit of the rubber band. We stretched it a little too far, and now we're sort of releasing some of that. And that's something that you're going to have to kind of put up with. But again, we had a lot of intense emotions this week, and this is kind of a time to let the rubber band reset or let things reset a little bit. And you kind of see that with that King of Cups, that level of emotional disconnect, emotional sort of distance with that King of Cups. And it's going to be something that, you just kind of put up with in the long run, but not really something that's just too devastating or anything like that. Overall, you just have a lot of movement towards resetting. You have a lot of intensity this week, and you have to sort of pick that up and at least allow that to reset during this. So we're sort of in that reset mode here. All right. Has he been thinking of me today? Let's see if they have been thinking about you indeed today. It is Friday, by the way. Welcome into the beautiful, wonderful weekend. It is here finally, and we are happy to have the weekend making that happen, right? The thinking part has been a little bit of that devil and the monster. You got 2 monster cards here. I think that they have been sort of thinking about some of the negative aspects as far as the relationship goes. And this is one of the few times that you kind of see that, right? You got a little bit of the negative aspects or a little bit of the, sort of moving forward with some of the negativity that you have through. It could be part of the reset, but you do have a little bit of sort of a balancing out here, trying to figure out how we're going to balance out, how we're going to kind of figure this out in the long run. It could be some of the daydreams, some of the thoughts, again, are a little bit sort of the sleepy thoughts, some of the dreamy kind of things. And the devil is pointing to some of a little bit of the negative aspects, but also some of the physicality that is within here as well. They're sort of going back to that, leaning on that as far as that goes. I think that communication is important to them right now. You definitely have at least the thoughts of balancing things out. Again, part of that reset, but you do have a little bit of the monster in the closet over here as well, coming out with some of the negative aspects that they have maybe communicated to you. Maybe they're stuck on some of that, but that is the way that we do have that today. Cinderella, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Let's go with the next one. Silent Victory has a double shot tonight. We'll see what the Silent Victory wants over here. We got the question over there. Let's see what is happening here. A little bit of a Capybara tarot deck over here. If you haven't watched the unboxing today, we did unbox a floral oracle, which was a ton of fun. I really liked that one. And once we get the Tasty Tarot printed, we get it shipped out, I will be starting the Cancer Survivors Oracle, which is going to be, you know, pretty personal to me. It's going to have nice. It's going to have it nice indeed. Crafty Lady does not like having a green name. Need to break out the credit card and get a membership again. Let's see. Can I actually host that? Can I host that? Let's see. Press for pin as a moderator. Report removed. Go to channel. No, apparently I can't. So I can't do that. Let's see. Add reaction. Show your support. Engage with the audience. What is show support? Membership, joint membership gifting. Buy a membership. You can buy 10 memberships. You can buy 1 membership. If I buy a membership, what does it do? It's random. I can't do anything. I'm sorry. You know, I can't do anything. I'm kind of hosed on this aspect. So sorry about that. I can't gift $1 to you. I would if I could, but I can't. Anyway, Silent Victory wants to know, what does my boss think of me? Do they like me at all, or have they given up on me? They used to love me. What about now? Oh, Queen of Wands. They think Queen of Wands is the CEO. We've talked about this so much, right? We've talked about this so much. The Queen of Wands is the CEO. This is somebody who knows what they're doing, somebody who has the independence, who is able to pick up the tasks and run with them. This is somebody people really like, and that's how you are seen. Queen of Wands is possibly the best card out there, quite frankly. This is the person who has all of the coordination, knows what they're doing. I think the Magician would have been a better card, but that's literally the second best card that you can have, and that is what we're looking at here. So, you know, there you go. That Seven of Cups as well talks about sort of they looking at moving you. They're looking at maybe repositioning you somewhere as far as this goes. The Seven of Cups, I need more options. I need some stuff, and, you know, some sort of need to see where this is going to kind of go. But that's kind of interesting indeed. It's almost like somebody is watching out for you. Somebody's looking out for you within the context of that job, and that's going to be something pretty cool too, right? It's nice to have somebody looking out and making it happen with all of that. Anyway, A posted their final question over there. Job hunting. All right, we're going job hunting over there. Is my job hunting over there going to improve anytime soon? Right now, I'm just getting rejected all of the time. Rejected, one after the other. Let's get a job hunt out here, because it'd be nice to go ahead and put in the application into the old computer and have all of the successful jobs at my fingertips. Is what I'm saying. All of the successful jobs we have been waiting for, we want to see. We'll see how that goes, right? You got a little bit of that world card. Man, you have been hunting. The world card talks about just being all over the place. I'm here, there, and everywhere, and it feels like that you do have a lot of people rejecting you or not allowing you to speak almost. It's almost like things are getting cut short with that. So the world talks about the grand travels, and you're just kind of trying to figure out what's going on. Five of Pentacles talks about the rejection and all of this other stuff. But I do think that you have a better opportunity, something that is going to be better in the long run here. You're looking at the Ace of Pentacles. Now, you're talking about a new job. You're talking about the opportunity that we're waiting for. You do, indeed, you do have a Ace of Pentacles opportunity waiting for you. And that is the new job, the better thing, and some good stuff going on with that, right? Some good stuff happening. And that's something that you're sort of waiting for. So the Ace of Pentacles talks about the new job being around the corner, looking good. Nine of Wands as well. Talks about you are the wounded warrior. So make sure to go in fresh. Don't go in bitter or jaded. You definitely want to have a good, sort of a look-see, a good thing happening there. And I think that's going to be important to you in the long run. But the new job is around the corner. Ace of Pentacles says so. And that's kind of the job that you've been waiting for. But that's interesting that the tarot is kind of looking at you, is kind of acknowledging that you have been everywhere. You have been closed doors. You have been walking out sort of empty-handed, but the future is a little bit brighter and the future is going to be a little bit better for you. So that's looking nice indeed. So there we go. There we go. Paula, yes, the Tasty Tarot is going to, so we're wrapping that up this weekend. We got a couple of extra cards to make, and then we are going to just get that rocking and rolling. So you're looking at 2 weeks about to get that printed. You're looking at another week to get it shipped to me, and then I will ship it out. So Paula, knowing where you're at, it's going to take a while to get to you. That's the way it goes. It's going to take a little while. So Paula's going to take a little while. It's going to be a little while with there. So we'll see that. The literary tarot, read like a dream. I'm so happy for you and the literary tarot. That is a good tarot deck. I'm glad that you can use that. I don't know. That really dead-ended for me, man. I just got too many tarot decks, and that one just kind of, was a little bit dry for me. So I'm glad somebody got a use for it. Crystals and paint. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right. We'll see D's feelings for me over here. 5 of Cups. Damn. Man, you were trying to make a new happy home, happy family. We're trying to get things running, get things rolling. It feels like we're really sort of frustrated. There's a big, big level of frustration here. It's almost like you have hit that wall. You have hit that sort of that dead end with this, and it feels like you're not really going anywhere where you need to be going. Big level of disappointment, frustration, kind of not getting to where I'm, kind of sort of waiting to see. Right? Waiting to see with this. I think things are going to improve. Things are going to light up a little bit more. And I think that's going to be all right for you, right? You're going to be a little bit all right here. 4 of Wands talks about building the structure, finally getting things moving, getting things the way that we would like. Now, there is a level of sort of distrust between you. It's almost like that you're not really 100% trusting of this person. You're not really willing to dive all the way in here just because of the history that's kind of been through here. But yeah, if you can sort of put up with it, if you can be patient here, I think that's going to be all right in the long run. Looking decent if you're willing to sort of do that, right? Why has D be distance? Yeah, D is a distant, and we need to sort of bridge that gap, no pun intended, right? We need to bridge that gap as soon as we can be here, because it feels like that there is some stuff sort of not being legitimate here, not being on the line with here. And again, that trust is just not there right here. All right, why have they been distant? Yeah, this person has a history of being hot and cold. The Devil and the 4 of Pentacles. Wow, they're not really telling you a lot. They're holding a lot back, and they feel guilty from that. They feel like I'm holding a lot back, a level of guilt, and you know what I'm saying? And you are just frustrated with that, and that is just going to get a little bit heated. I think you're really going to hit, you know what I'm saying? I think you're going to hit kind of a brick wall with this, and you're just kind of going to be kind of, I don't know. You're just going to be kind of there, right? Anyway, all right. But yeah, let's see. We got New York to New York City. Didn't answer my second question. I didn't? Let me look with the second question over there. Another question, have the final project presentation go. They want to pay some more money. Is that going to go well? I don't know. Let me see. Did I mess that up? I didn't mess that up. You do the cards without answering the question for swords. Okay, we'll see. So is that the one where they wanted me to pay more money? Is it going to be advantageous to do that? I thought I did that. Maybe I didn't do that? I don't know. We'll look. Anyway, all right. Why's deep been distant? Two of Pentacles, again, talks about some hard choices that need to be made, some choices that weren't really there, that weren't really sort of applicable to some of these things kind of being there. And you do have sort of that Two of Pentacles, the choices need to be made, but they haven't been. This person is good at putting things off, is good at not being available to you. The Devil says, again, they have some secrets, they have some things held back, they have some secrets that have not been revealed, that have not been pushed forward, and you're going to have to kind of sort of withdraw those out, try to figure out how to get those out of this individual indeed. But the Four of Pentacles, with that hidden agenda, that hiding behind things, trying to be sneaky, and this person is being a little bit sneaky indeed. So you're going to have to, they're holding things back and they're being sneaky. That's why they're being distant. They haven't made some choices that need to be made. They have a level of guilt. They have a level of stealth that they're trying to keep going here. And that's something that you're just kind of feeling with that. Anyway, New York City, is that the question about they want you to pay more money? Is that the question that I missed? Let me know, and I will fix that up for you over here. In the meantime, while we're waiting, we got MR with another dono. We'll see where that is going to go. True and hidden feelings for me. We do have some hidden feelings happening through there. Tarot Magician, welcome. I'm doing great today. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right, we'll see what's happening here. True feelings for me. Ten of Pentacles, very good feelings. Lovers, Ten of Pentacles. So the feelings are here. The choices, the actions are not corresponding with the feelings, and you are going to have to kind of put up with that, right? You're going to have to figure out where that is going to take you and whatnot. But yeah, that Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, we got good feelings. We have a definite good things happening here. And, that's something that's just sort of going through. This is a person, again, that likes the way that things are going. They like the way things are. They like the way things are today. And getting them to change is going to be a little bit difficult indeed. Do we have feelings? We have a lot of feelings. These are the two best cards that you can get. So that is going to be great. That is going to be great indeed with that. All right, so let's fix A's. How the final, let's see, basically paying more money. Is that going to be something good or is that going to be something bad? We'll see if paying more money is going to be valid or not. Five of Pentacles says no. Ace of Cups, Hierophant, the Three of Cups. I think paying a little bit more money is okay, but paying the amount of money that they want from you is not okay. This doesn't look like it's okay at all. The first card that we have in here is the Five of Pentacles, which basically says be aware, watch out for some of these things. You definitely don't want to be paying a lot more money in there because there's not a lot of reward that's waiting for it. Is it worth it? It doesn't look like it is. Ace of Cups says it gives you good feelings and good hope. It's something that sort of lures you in, a little bit of a carrot on a stick. I lure you in, but I don't really give you the rewards that you want. This is more of sort of getting people's pockets filled rather than anything else as far as this goes. The Three of Cups, again, talks about a level of celebration from that. A lot of people celebrating, but you're definitely not getting the amount of reward that is sort of corresponding to the amount of money that you are putting forward within that context. So I'm just going to say no. It does not look like you're going to get the level of reward that you want and need from that. So overall, it just doesn't look like a clean opportunity for you to kind of do the extra money haul kind of thing as well. What is worth the money, though, is the Victorian Romantic Tarot is what I'm talking about. I love the Victorian Romantic Tarot. It's just way too expensive. Talk about expensive. I think this is after marketing for $350 now. For $350. All right, what are current thoughts about me and where are we viewing each other today? Let's see about this. Current thoughts about me. Three of Pentacles. We're able to work together, and I think they're sort of celebrating the fact that we can work together. We're on the same page. We like the same opportunities. We like the same things. We like the same pursuits. And I think that is going to be good indeed. So, yeah, I think that's looking pretty nice as far as it goes. The Three of Pentacles over here says working together is going to be advantageous for us. Looking good with that. Four of Wands talks about reuniting, making the happy home, happy family kind of thing. And, definitely sort of looking in that direction and kind of making that work. But yeah, happy home, happy family. We keep getting the Four of Wands in most of your readings, which I think is interesting too. Queen of Swords just talks about this level of miscommunication that we have been happening lately. It's like maybe I'm not understanding you, you're not understanding me. I have a lot of things happening throughout there. But the Ace of Pentacles talks about some new opening, some new door being available within here. And that's going to be interesting to see where that sort of puts through. And that's one of the thoughts that we have had. KM, a double dono and thick podcast. It's always good when they're thick. At least that's what my girlfriend says. All right, what are his current thoughts about me and how's he viewing me today? We did the thoughts. Let's look at how they are viewing me today. Is that going to be something awesome and amazing? Queen of Pentacles is interesting, especially with the Nine of Swords next to it. How are they viewing me today? As something that we need to get going, something that we need to get moving. They're viewing you as somebody who has expectations and they definitely want to get some stuff moving. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Let's get back to normal. Has something happened where it's not normal or it's not kind of the same flow as it usually is? It feels like a lot of things are just not flowing the way that they need to be. Page of Pentacles. There's not enough action here and there needs to be more. There needs to be more flow. There needs to be more thing kind of moving forward within here. Nine of Swords just talks about the dreams have been returning lately to this individual too. And they're kind of sort of wondering what the dreams are saying, where the dreams are taking them, and kind of where the dreams ultimately are trying to ask them to be with that. Queen of Pentacles just talks about that level of sort of satiation and sort of, they're sort of happy with this connection, but they're sort of viewing you as somebody that needs some changes and somebody that is causing them to have some dreams. I think the dreams are back. We did see some of these dreams happen before, but the dreams have returned, and a little bit of a mix of good and bad with that as far as that goes. Let's use a little bit of the Amber Tarot right now. It's been a minute since that has been on the table. But yeah, we'll see where that takes us. We'll see where that goes. Okay. All right. So Aurora Sea Star, you are Midnight or whatever your other name was. All right. All right. Well, you're not banned for now, but we'll see. We'll see later. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, intentions of M towards me. Man, the Two of Cups is nice. Cappy Ram, you got a home run here. You got a home run here. Looking pretty clean as far as this goes. Six of Pentacles talks about basically the intentions have already been established. They have been, sort of given out. They have clear intentions. What you see is what you get. This is a person that hasn't been very deceptive with you, and kind of what is on the table is definitely something that is going to be, sort of what they intended, right? Not a lot of subtext with this individual. So the Six of Pentacles, I have been pushing this out there. I have been making it happen, and they are connecting very well with you, and they have a lot of good connections that are happening here too. So the world talks about, as far as sort of the intentions, are going to be a lot of different things. So I think there's a variety that this person has sort of laid out on the table, and they definitely have sort of waffled back and forth on some stuff, but they've been pretty true overall to sort of where the intentions are going and where they are going to be at the end of the day. We'll do another Cappy reading, and there you go. You were Night Daughter Oracle. There you go. So yeah. Aurora Sea Star was Night Daughter Oracle, the artist formerly known as Night Daughter Oracle. All right, Three of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Ooh, a little bit of the King of Wands over there. What does M think about me? They like you, kinda. You see how that intentions are very upfront, and this is something that is going to be sort of good, because it's good to sort of take a look out and see where things are going and see where things are happening. Valerie, I got your PayPal donation. Thank you so much. Valerie, let me know what your question is if you didn't already ask your question over the PayPal. So you did ask your question over the PayPal, so we're good. All right. By the way, we have like 15 PayPal donations, so we're going to mix them in. We're going to mix them in tonight. Anyway, right, what do they think about you? They like that you have different opinions. They like that you have a different perspective. And I think that's going to be good for you because it's something that sort of takes you on an adventure, takes you on a little bit of, a little bit of a pull in a direction you otherwise would not have gone. King of Wands does say that they sort of have a lot of thoughts about you, a little more than normal. So you're just going to have to kind of appreciate that. That's kind of good, bad, I guess, depending upon how you want to look at it and whatnot. But yeah, they definitely have a different opinion about you, but they like the fact that we are a little bit different in sort of looking at that and, sort of seeing where that goes and whatnot. So there we go. H, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's get another Cappy Ram reading. We got Cinderella in the queue. We'll get UVT. My beautiful, wonderful girlfriend is going to be after this reading. We'll skip over and do the Becca Boo is hosting UVT. Wants to know about adventurous stuff happening. H and Emma, thank you for your donations as well. I greatly appreciate you. All right, we'll see where this is going, right? Well, this is going. I mean, you do have a Four of Pentacles over there. The date next week is going to be a little longer than you expected. It's almost like that something interesting happens on the date, drags it out a little bit longer than you had expected, and you are kind of, sort of excited about that, kind of looking pretty good. Five of Cups says overall you just don't like the date, maybe because it drags on too much, maybe it does get boring, but at least you have a little bit of a Wheel of Fortune. Like this person definitely kind of wants a next follow-up. You kind of next, it's almost like that they're too focused on what happens next. Like they're trying to skip ahead, right? They're trying to get a little bit of cheat code and skip to the end of the book with this. And you kind of feel like that they're sort of rushing through that. They're hanging on a little bit too long. But yeah, overall, it's going to be interesting to say the least. And that is the Amber Tarot. By the way, I got a tasty tarot deck for Amber. Speaking of Amber, if they ever watch this show, which I don't think they do, but hey, there you go. All right, Ultraviolet is next. We're going to skip ahead to the Ultraviolet reads. And of course, we're going to use Ultraviolet's favorite deck of all time, which is the Tasty Tarot. The Tasty Tarot indeed is over there. But yeah, we'll see that. Did you get my deck request? I have no idea. You talking about the Ultraviolet deck request that you made? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. Tasty Tarot Morgan. Morgan is tasty indeed. I can attest to that. I can attest to her being tasty indeed. All right, we'll see what opportunity is coming to me soon that I need to be aware of. There's a big trip coming that is headed your way. I think that is your big opportunity indeed, right? That is the big opportunity indeed over here. You have the level of romance. You have the Knight of Cups over here. So you definitely have a trip planned, or you have a trip that's going to be planned with somebody that you really like, maybe me, you don't know. But the Chariot talks about ice cream. We all scream for ice cream. So the next big opportunity is a trip that you've been waiting for, something that you have been excited about, and something that is getting cheered on by other people around you indeed. So other people are cheering this on. They're excited about it as well. So I think it's looking pretty good as far as the trip goes. So I think that is the next opportunity that is coming soon to you that you need to be aware of. So there we go. There you go. Electricity just cut out. That's not good when it's 116 degrees. You definitely want some air conditioning when it is that hot, because that is not good. That is not good indeed. All right, again, we're skipping around a little bit. Cinderella is next. I know Cinderella likes the Ciro Marchetti decks. The Ciro Marchetti decks indeed, right? We'll see how this goes. Ciro Marchetti decks are one of the most beautiful decks out there. By the way, if you want to get the mass market version, he does have that available on He does have that available on the Llewellyn site. So if you want to go to Llewellyn site, if you're willing to wait till next year, you can get a copy of the mass market edition, or you can just go to his site and get the more expensive one. You need to do that. You need to do that. Dr. Mystical, the Tasty Tarot. It is dedicated to Dr. Mystical. You know what I'm saying? It is dedicated to Dr. Mystical. So we got that feeling. We got that movement. We got that excitement going through there. All right, we'll see. General for August, health, good, bad, anything changes with that. I think you have some problems going on with the health that are continuing out. It almost, again, entertainment purposes only, but it feels like the health is evening out in some aspects, but it's getting a little bit worse in another aspect. I think as far as getting worse, it gets sort of that next level. There's some health issue that has been repeating. I think that's sort of going to come back for a little bit, and then it gets a lot better. It's almost like we have to dip a little bit before we take the ride upward. And I think after it gets a little bit worse for a couple of days, it starts getting significantly better. It's almost like something just needed to be expressed, or something needed to be sort of pushed to the next level. I think as that gets a little bit worse, then it starts getting significantly better. We're talking about the celebration. We're talking about all the good news, all the good things. From that 9 is going to be a great place for you to be in the long run. So I really like that. I think that's going to be good as far as the changes that you are looking for here, right? You do have that Hermit card over here, just kind of points to more information, somebody coming through, some information coming in that you haven't had before. It's almost like it's a little bit of a unique situation that's occurring, that is happening here. And I think that's going to be something good, something that you like, this information, something you've been waiting for as far as sort of processing through here. There is a lot more stuff happening than you would like, though. So be careful about how much you want to take in, how much you want to carry along. It almost looks like there's something with either your ankles or feet or leg, or something with that lower extremity that you have to kind of watch out for as well. Don't sort of get too strained up with that stuff. But it feels like a lot of celebration coming through as far as this goes. So there's a little bit of changes in the health. I think that you have a lot of things moving at the same time, and you definitely have to triage that, figure out what's important, what kind of things that you want to do, and I think that's going to be it, right? I think that is going to be it as far as they go. By the way, we're ending after all of these readings. No more donations for tonight. We're capped out. We are capped out tonight. We have a ton of donations. Thank you so much. We have a metric ton of PayPal donations too. Thank you very much for all your very generous donations tonight. I greatly appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right, we'll see where this is. How is your energy and the frequency at which you are doing, right? The frequency at which you are doing. You have 2 bad knees. I really think they're getting better. Like you have this surge of all of a sudden they get better. Anyway, all right. Because you're talking about carrying this load kind of thing, right? Carrying this load. All right, anyway, how's the energy going? You're talking about the devil here. Be careful about your thoughts. Be careful about your level of focus kind of thing here. You definitely don't want to be distracted by negativity. You don't want to be sort of held up by things going through here. Yes, you did sponsor Crafty Lady. Crafty Lady, let me know what your question is other than, can I get air conditioning? I mean, anyway, but yeah. Be careful of your thoughts. Negative thoughts are headed your way. Negative things are kind of wrapping you up. And you don't want to fall for that. You don't want to get caught up in that, because there's nothing really good that comes through here as far as that goes. I do think that you're distracted by a bunch of different things. So sort of hyper focus, getting things sort of focused with this and not having your mind just wander all over the place. You have all of these cups, all of these dreamy situations. You definitely don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to sort of get caught up with that as far as it goes through. Empress just talks about a level of love, a level of connection, a level of beauty is headed your way. And I think that's going to be something that your energy is going to bring you. But you have to be in that right mindset to be able to fully utilize that and to sort of, to see where that goes, right? And to see where that is going to take you indeed. All right, Cinderella has one more. First 2 weeks of September. We'll see if September is going to be half decent. we do want to see where September is going to take us. That is for sure. September is going to be kind of interesting for you. I think that's kind of your love month, quite frankly. I think that's where you have the love. You have a lot of this excitement, a lot of this rejuvenation with love, with emotions is going to sort of happen within that September time frame. It is a time to where all of your failures have been completed. All your failures are now done, right? You have these 2 5s over here. A lot of the failures that have been through, a lot of the things that have been challenging, maybe in the negative situation, get cleaned up, and you have this fresh breath of air. It's almost like somebody is coming in and they are not really saving you, but they're getting you this this excitement, this level of exhilaration that you need, right? That you absolutely need. So I think that's going to be good overall. I think the first 2 weeks of September, you are going to be involved with a new opportunity, with a new love thing, and you definitely have to sort of be aware that some of your past sort of pain, some of your past weight needs to be freed up in order to fully take advantage of this. So it's looking pretty good. I think that's kind of your relationship beginning, or the relationship is kind of kicking off as far as that goes, right? There we go. There we go, indeed. Crafty Lady is in the queue. We're not going to Crafty Lady quite yet. We have a lot of donations, a lot of readings to do today. So just be aware that you may be a little bit delayed because there's a lot of people in front of you. You know what I mean? A lot of people in front of you. And I need to drink some water over here. We have OA is in the queue. We have Sandy has the double shot tonight. We have Be Random With Me. And man, Be Random With Me is having a rough time over there. Be Random With Me is having a rough time over there. All right, but for now, let's do Karima is next. And let's make it happen with the Modern Love Tarot, right? We love that. We love that. So there you go. All right. What are his daydreams about me? As he mentioned to Dad, anything want to be serious with me? What kind of future do we have? Like, what are we going with this, right? They changed the last question. Sure, Karima, let me know what the last question, the last donation is going to be, and I will swap it out. Do not use emojis in there because that messes up my thing. I don't know why. I don't know why, but yeah, anyway, all right. Let's see. Current daydreams involve just this newness of the relationship. Look at this connection, right? It's almost like living together. It's almost like being together more in a permanent situation, sort of meeting by the park, having sort of that home life going through there and something like that, right? They sort of have that new family, that new thing going on coming through here. And that Knight of Swords moving towards this. I think they're going to make a serious try or a serious connection through here to try to move forward with this. And that's something they've been kind of waiting to do, right? So you do have that Ace of Cups, a new innovation, a new move, a new kind of thing to move in, at least spend time together, maybe overnight, maybe sort of in a longer period of time. But I think that's kind of where the daydreams are headed right now. So there we go. There we go. Making it happen. Crafty Lady's phone's dying. I guess Crafty Lady, I guess we'll get yours next. Crafty Lady, we'll skip ahead and get yours next over here since your phone is about dead. Your phone is about dead, so Crafty Lady, we'll prioritize you. Prioritize it. Becca Boo, you need some AC over there, Becca Boo. All right, let's see. Has he mentioned to his dad anything about wanting to get serious or, you know, having some future kind of thing with that? No, they haven't. I mean, this is the first kind of just graphic no that you're kind of sort of looking at here. You have that page and another page, like we're going to stay at the Page of Pentacles. We're not going to have the future that we currently sort of are looking at. That may be something that we pushed off. That may be something that's a little more into the future than we would like here. The Sun talks about sort of almost like the next summer. Next summer, things are really going to be different. Next summer, we're really going to be in a different position, in different opportunities than we have been before. Talking about that Queen of Cups over here, right? Sort of that emotional resonance, talks about just how emotionally resonant they are, just how well y'all blend together. But the future looks a little dim here as far as this conversation goes, right? And it may be something that they're sort of just telling the dad to ease them up off you or something like that, because again, the dad has some sort of an opinionated thing here. So it could be just something they're feeding old dad that they don't want to kind of deal with that. Anyway, Crafty Lady, we're skipping ahead because Crafty Lady's phone is dying over there. Electricity is out, and we'll see how that goes. Tasty Tarot, of course, we can get you licks. How many licks does it take to get to the bottom of the Tasty Tarot? I don't know, but we're definitely going to find out. We are going to find out, right? We're going to see where that is going. But yeah, Tasty Tarot, of course. Will the relationship fully heal? Is that something that we're going to be able to heal up? It looks like a yes. Number one, we have Ultraviolet Tarot card as your first card. Ultraviolet has appeared as your first card. All right? I'm just saying. I am just saying right here. Page of Cups, the love potion. The love potion is legitimate. The love potion is happening here. And that is going to be the beginning of the healing, the beginning of the fixation as we sort of come through there. And that says yes. In addition, you have the Four of Wands over here. The new home, the new happy home, the new travels, the new good stuff happening. And as always, the sun makes it great. The sun makes it fantastic. So very nice indeed. So yeah, we got it going on with that. You'll lick it and see. How about you lick me and see instead? Andrew is here. Oh my God, it's been a decade. Andrew, welcome back. The greatest, the legend, the Andrew has returned. Welcome. It is so good to see you, Andrew. I appreciate you coming back and hanging out with me. But yeah, hanging out with everybody. Everybody say hello to Andrew. They have returned just to pop in and say howdy, and howdy to you. All right. We got Sandy is waiting on the PayPal side. Let's get the double Sandy read. Let's get that going over here. And we got a few questions. We got a ton of questions tonight. We're going to be here until midnight, my friend. We are going to be here until midnight. We'll see. We'll see how this is going. But yeah, you do cast love spells. You made me fall in love with you, Ultraviolet Morgan. So you're apparently you're pretty good at the spell casting, I got to say. Pretty good at the spell casting, I got to say. It's been a minute. Speaking of love, we love ourselves some Wonder World Tarot over here. And I think we got some good stuff happening with that, right? We'll see. We'll see and see where this is going to take us. I and my cousin are going for mediation for a dispute. Oh my God, how is it going to work out? Will this go in my favor? I don't think it's going to go in anyone's favor. I think this is a hard lockup. I think they are going to be locking up. I think that there's not a lot of stuff happening. I think that after sort of the mediation goes through enough, or the dispute goes through enough cycles, you finally get some movement. But this person is going to kind of drag it out a little bit too long. You have the Six of Cups. We are going to make some progress, a little bit of progress as far as it goes. The Moon says that this is an emotional issue for everybody involved, and that's kind of unfortunate here because this should be, not really that emotional, right? That's sort of kind of how it works. Overall, I think the mediation drags out, and in the final phase of it, you do have a little bit of movement, but nothing like just amazing or substantial or anything like that. How should you prepare for the mediation? We'll see how that's going to go. Mediation is going to be kind of mixed. So, yeah. Anyway, a lot of times things in court don't go the way you expected them to. I just had a court case that I was involved in, and it did not go the way I expected it to. It went well for me, but it went kind of oddball for the other person. So anyway, but that's good. All right. How should I prepare? You know what I'm saying? The Emperor. get everything together. You need all of your documentation. If you're in court, if you are mediating something, you need documentation, and more documentation. You don't want to walk in there empty-handed. You know what I mean? You don't want to work there empty-handed. So definitely get the emperor. Be in charge of your case. Don't walk in and just sort of try to wing it. That's not going to work for you. The devil. Don't sort of see this person as the enemy. You want to sort of see them as somebody you can find a middle ground to. You can get this working. If you see them as the enemy, the mediation is really going to stall out, and you are going to have kind of that perspective as far as it goes. So there's how you should prepare, right? Should I just surrender the fight and doing the right thing? All right. Should I surrender with my cousin or fight for what's right? You know, you got to fight for your right to party. I'm just saying, you got to fight for your right to party. We'll see how that is going to go. Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Cups. It's kind of up to you. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of up to you. You got a couple of pages here. This is something that, you know, if you're willing to fight for it, if you need to fight for it, then go fight for it. If you don't want to fight for it, don't fight for it. You kind of have to make your own decisions over here. That's not really going to work, really, basically. You know what I'm saying? Page of Swords just says you need to go in and communicate and at least try. If you don't at least try and fight, then you are going to always wonder what would have happened. So I think you go in, and again, you're not fighting, you're trying to mediate. Don't see them as the enemy. Don't see them as a fighting partner, sparring partner. You want to get a level set with this person and sort of get, you know, in a good, happy medium with them. And if you go in with that attitude, you're going to be able to make a lot more progress than if you're like, I'm going to have to defeat them. Because you may not be able to defeat them, but you may be able to get something in the middle that could go pretty well. All right, Keziah, Valerie, and Be Random with me. I have not gotten your readings yet. It's a busy night. I'm sorry. It's a busy night. It's one of those busy nights, my friend. We have a gazillions and gazillions of readings. A gazillions of readings. All right, let's see. Oh, man. All right, what can I expect with S for the next 2 months? Let's see what's going to happen with that. A little bit of the Nine of Wands with the hot tamales. Things are going to heat up. Things are going to heat up indeed. Look at the Queen of Cups over here. We got the wonderful and the amazing Queen of Cups going up through here. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, the Nine of Wands. It just says it is time for things to get heated up. And that is what you're going to have in the next 2 months. Things sped up. Things moving in a direction finally with the Queen of Cups talks about just that level of sort of seafood, by the comfort, having some things go through here. And I think the Queen of Cups is going to be kind of exciting, and it's going to be good overall. And I think you have a lot of sort of interesting and cool things that could be a good aspect for you coming through here. But yeah, you do have a lot of heated up things and things to be defensive about. It's like, you know, don't accept everything. I think you're going to get presented some things happening. You're going to get presented some opportunities, and it may not be what you kind of want to see or where you kind of want to go with it. The Two of Wands just talks about over here too, sort of looking out. The next 2 months are going to sort of have some expectations of what's next, where we're going to look, and I think it's going to bring you to that point of looking into the next opportunity as far as it goes. Hot tub, Three of Swords. It could be. This is not the weather for the hot tub, though. This is not the weather for the hot tub. Becca Boo. Definitely not the weather for the hot tub. All right, we got the Knight of Cups is just in every reading tonight. I definitely need to fix that because you can't even read it. You can barely even read it. I need to fix it. I was like obsessed with making the text blend in, and I made it blend in a little too much, but that's the way it goes. All right. What are his current romantic feelings right now that he's not sharing? man, really feels like that they want to make a big romantic gesture. And that's what they've been thinking about for a little bit. And that's kind of something that is out there, right? Something that you kind of have to put up with here. They want to make a big romantic gesture. That's some of the secret romantic feelings that they have over here. Nine of Cups talks about feast. They want to have everything. They want to have it all. And that's kind of some of the frustrating things that they haven't been able to do. They want it all to be there. They want it all to be available to them, and they just haven't had that. We have the Emperor card over here too, which also needs to be fixed. You have sort of the again, I try to make it blend in, and digitally it looked good, but on the card, not so much. Anyway, but yeah, sort of, you just have that emperor, that domination. They want to be dominant here. They want to sort of make their domination known. And, it's going to be something kind of interesting to see how much of that you're willing to put up with as far as that. A lot of people like to be dominated in bed, but they don't like to be dominated outside of bed. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I'm not saying everybody, but some people just have that, we like domination in some places, but not in others. Anyway, that Two of Pentacles just talks about one of the things is sort of they finally want to make decisions. They finally want to get off their butt and do some things, but that's one of those things that they're kind of waiting. They're just kind of waiting for that opportunity to get going with that. So there we go. All right, we got Kolzaya, we got Valerie, we got Be Random with me. We got literally have a gazillion readings tonight. So be aware. It's going to be a minute. It is going to be a minute before I can get some of this. All right. Be Random with me. Losing job on Monday. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. Oh, man. Let's see. Feel a weight being lifted. I don't know if I lost my job. If I lost my job, I'd feel a weight being lifted too, quite frankly. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe after they watch this stream, I'll lose my job. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The This Might Hurt tarot seems applicable, but I really don't want to use it for this. So yeah, we'll see. UVT wants to dominate my banana. That's what she does. She's definitely a banana dominator, a banana matrix, a banana matrix. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to figure that out. Anyway, am I going to lose my job on Monday or not? Anything that I should know? Oh man, it looks like maybe. It does look like maybe going on here. It feels like that you're ready for it. It feels like that you're kind of winging this. You're kind of creating some aspects of this. The Knight of Wands talks about that level of motion, the level of moving forward that you're kind of waiting for. And it's almost like that you're kind of, sort of being there, making it happen with that. Five of Swords is a cutting card. It is a failure card. It could mean that you do have some challenges coming forth on next week. Indeed. I'm not saying you're losing your job. I just say that there are some challenges coming through there. That Four of Wands is interesting too. Like somebody really needs things to change. Somebody is looking to change some aspects up there, and that could indeed affect you. So just kind of be aware of that. I think there are changes coming, and changes sort of in the queue as far as that goes. All right, we do have Kolzaya and Valerie are still in the queue, but we got to mix in everybody else. So I'm sorry it's taken so long, but we got literally a gazillion people waiting in the queue tonight. So that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. All right, we'll see over there. Banana Rama. Yeah, it's a banana Rama. It's a Dama banana with that. All right, we'll see. We'll see about the Domina banana with all of that. So yeah, I should go get a banana. The banana's the theme for tonight. I'll go ahead and maybe put one on the table. You never know. How will August 13th and 15th go for me and D? August 13th goes well. August 15th does not go well. The Chariot. Where the hell are y'all going? Where the hell is somebody going? Is this a trip? Somebody's moving, somebody's going, somebody's taking a trip, somebody is moving around, somebody's seeing where we're going to take it, right? The Queen of Pentacles, it seems the 13th goes well, the 15th does not go well. I think you do have a little bit of mixture in here with the good, bad, and the indifferent. High Priestess almost feels like they say something completely stupid between the 13th and the 15th. Something completely stupid. So just open your ears and listen for something stupid to come out of their mouth. Not the first time they're going to say something stupid, but you never know where that's going to take you at the end of the day. The Chariot feels like that the 15th is not going to go as well as you had waited. Not going to go as well as you had wished on the 15th. So just be aware of that here going on. Cappy Ram is next. What is going on with the romantic potential with M? Is that going to be something that we like? Or is that going to be a little bit of a dead end with M? I don't know. I don't know where it's going to be with that. I think you have a lot of good romantic potential with M indeed, if you're willing to sort of go with the flow. This is something where you can't really fight the waves. It's going to be difficult to fight the waves in this mixture. The Three of Pentacles says work together with this person. You don't, right? You don't. You have to sort of work together with this person. You don't want to be in a situation where you're just fighting and combative. I don't think that's going to do either one of you any good here. I think the Nine of Cups talks about a very good potential for emotional investment, emotional relationship here that's going to be, you know, sort of exciting for you to get going. But the Queen of Wands just feels like this is something that's more under your control than their control, right? Under your control than their control. So there we go. There we go indeed. So yeah, making it happen with that. Cappy Ram, I think that's the end of the Cappy Rams. It is the end of the Cappy Rams. We're going to go with the Black Swan is waiting for me. Black Swan wants to know all of the good stuff. We'll make it happen over here with a little bit of the Meraki Tarot is what we need. The Meraki Tarot indeed, you know? The Meraki Tarot. H, you're way the hell down here. H, you got a little bit of time before I can get to your readings. Thank you very much for your reading donation. I greatly appreciate that. But it is way down there, H. It is way down there, H. We seem to be nothing but talking about nothing but bananas. So let me go get a banana. I'll be right back. I'll grab a fresh banana for all of y'all. For all of y'all, we get a banana. All right, we got a banana. We're good now. We're good with the banana. We're good with the banana. Everybody seems to be banana focused tonight. So we may lotion up the banana later. We got some healing hand cream we may apply to the banana. But that is, you know, literally nobody is going to watch the stream after that. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. So there we go. The banana's on stream. Everybody wants to see the banana. So now the banana is here. We can use it to gesture towards some of the cards too, right? Has he accepted that this relationship will not make a turn for the better after all of these years? Wheel of Fortune says they do like the relationship kind of as is, right? Wheel of Fortune says the relationship kind of goes the way that it goes. It's kind of moves in its own direction. It's kind of difficult overall for it sort of get some changes and sort of do that. I do think the Three of Pentacles talks about they have been trying to coerce you into some changes here, and that's going to be kind of interesting to see if you're going to be able to do that. But, you know, that's going to be kind of an interesting, poignant thing there. Magician talks about that the level of control that they need to be happy here has increased over time. It's almost like at the beginning they didn't need that control, they didn't need that level of focus, but now that things have sort of moved in a different direction, they are sort of being a little bit more sort of been leaning towards more control or more micromanagement happening here. Queen of Cups just talks about things being a little bit better, being more emotionally resonant for you if you're willing to sort of ride through and, be available for this to sort of see at the end game where it's going to go. So, yeah, don't let yourself be controlled with this too much, kind of making it grade on that. All right, let's see, Black Swan. We got Black Swan done. We got MR. Wants to know what they're being sneaky about. I have no idea. We'll see in a moment. Right now, let's go to PayPal. We got KN. We got Valerie in the queue. KN wants to know over there. All right. Did F scam me and will he not be sending the parcel? Oh, no. That's not good at all. That is not good at all. Let's use the PO. The PO knows if you are being scammed. The PO understands that. Point with the other end of the banana. Is it really that important what area of the banana I point to? Is it really important what area of the banana I use? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's happening here. All right. Kozai wants to know, did F scam me? And is that going to be something that, are they never sending me my stuff? Oh, I do think they did scam you. I do think you did get scammed. Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Never assume you got scammed based upon a guy with a banana reading your cards on the internet, all right? Never assume that. All right, we'll point with the other end of the banana. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? All right. Did F scam me and will he not be sending me my parcel? I do think you got scammed. I think that he picked it up and he ran with it. So you do have a level of picking it up and running with it, running from the devil, not really sending anything, kind of being a little bit, being a little bit stubborn as far as that. But yeah, you do have the Eight of Pentacles. You're not the first person that's gotten scammed. So obviously entertainment purposes only, but it looks like that you did get scammed with this. The judgment said you may get your parcel, or you may at least get a refund if you pursue this through the proper channels. But overall, I think that you did get scammed. So we'd go with a little bit of a scam thumbs up. Can we do a scamming thumbs up? Maybe a scamming thumbs up, right? We got a banana up. A banana up. So the thumbs up with the banana up, making it happen. Nobody's ever going to watch this fucking stream again. Like, this is the last time anybody on earth is going to watch this stream. I guarantee it. All right. We got Crystals and Pain. You are next. Or we got Karima. We got KDP. Let's go ahead and do KDP right now. Put up the PO. Put up the PO over here. It's been a minute. Since we have used the anime tarot. Man, it's been a hot minute since that thing has been on the table. Do I have an animation for that thing? I don't think so. Oh, maybe I do. Oh, I do. The anime tarot is back. Is there a banana card in the Tasty Tarot? There will be a banana card in the Tasty Tarot. There will be a banana card indeed. All right. KDP's been waiting all day. KDP is like, oh my God, I've been waiting all year. I had to wait for this fat man to go get a banana, for God's sakes, on a tarot stream. What did I end up watching and why am I here? KDP is reevaluating their life. They're reevaluating their life at this point because they saw that the banana has made its entrance. Karima, let me know what both questions are going to be, and I will read both questions as the new questions. Should I stop talking to Michael Air Jordan until he heals and figure out what the hell he wants? Yes, you should. The Lover says that you come to an agreement. You do come to an agreement. This is going to be something that's okay at the end of the day. The Lover says it's going to be all right. So don't worry too much. Don't fret. Don't get too excited and worked up about that. And you're going to have to kind of be okay with that. Two Abdis says they do finally figure it out. They finally make the tough choices when they are not going to be, when you're not going to be available to them. They get a little scared. They don't realize what they've lost and they get a little hesitant and worked up with that. And the Princess of Wands, right? It's almost like things aren't as fun anymore. Things aren't as entertaining anymore. And it's kind of just weighing on them. But yeah, I think you should stop talking to them. They realize that they've lost it. They realize what they've lost and they change it up and things work out for the better. So ghost them. Ghost the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Just ghosty them, right? So just ghost them for 2 days or something like that. And don't return their calls. And when they call, say you got to go and all this other stuff, right? Just do that, all that ghosting. Because I've got ghosted lately. I got a little taste of that. All right, let's see what's happening. Can we go with, oh man, been a little while since we've used this one too. A little adventure as far as it goes is what I'm talking about. Crystals and paint. I don't know if you like this deck or not. Let's use... I don't know. Let's use a different deck for crystals and paint. Let's use a Dark Mansion. I notice you know crystals and paint. I have no idea if you like the Tasty Tarot or not. I have no idea if you like the Tasty Tarot, crystals and paint. You let me know if you're a fan of the Tasty Tarot or if you hate that shit. I don't know. I don't know at all. But yeah, we use a Dark Mansion Tarot because we know that's a pretty reliable one. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see over here. All right, how will the new place work out for him? Is it going to be all right, or is it going to be a waste of time there? Four of Pentacles, the Strength. They really hated it first. This is something to where once they're there for a little while, they calm down. They get a little used. They get a little accustomed to it, and I think that's going to be all right here. It's going to be all right at the end of the day, right? Four of Pentacles says they're hanging on a little bit. It's almost like either it's more expensive or something feels like it's just not there. It's just not sort of reliable as far as it goes. I think they hated it first. There's something that they're worried about. Maybe it's something that's a little not too much to be worried about. But yeah, they sort of have some hesitation. They're not ready to fully commit to this thing. Overall strength says we get accustomed to it and we like it at the end of the day, and that's good. So let them get accustomed to it. They're going to bitch and complain. But overall, they're going to like it at the end of the day. So yeah, there it is. There it is. Looks promising indeed. You know what I'm saying? It looks promising indeed. Becca Boo wants a banana throwdown. All right, we get Becca Boo. We got a banana throwdown over there. Let's see. Let's see. A card, a sponsor. I don't know. Becca Boo. I don't know. Stop it. Teal throwdown. Do not use emojis. Do not use emojis when you ask your question because now I can't see it before you close. So Becca Boo, let me know what your throwdown is. We have a Nainer throwdown. We have a Nainer throwdown for this. All right. MR wants to know, what is D being sneaky about? We'll see. If we're being sneaky over here, let's use the sneaky deck indeed. Going back to the Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe. You're kind of indifferent to the Tasty Tarot. I kind of saw that coming. All right, we'll see. But yeah, Becca Boo, let me know what your banana throwdown is, and we'll throw the bananas down, and we'll see. It's kind of like tossing ruins, except we'll toss bananas, okay? All right, what is D being sneaky about? The Ten of Cups. Look at that. They're sort of being sneaky about where they want to be. I think they have interest with somebody else in mind over here. You have that Seven of Pentacles. We're working towards getting something going. We're working towards getting something happening. And it feels like that we're kind of working towards a relationship. We're working towards a connection with somebody else. It's almost like we have somebody else in mind over here. They have been talking to somebody a little bit in this Four of Cups over there, and it feels like that they're trying to sort of figure that out. They're trying to figure out what to do with that particular connection. So that's kind of sort of where it's going here, right? I like where we're going, but I have sort of an escape, or I have a level of distance from this as well. So there we go. There we go. That's what they're being sneaky about. All right, we have a banana throwdown for Becca Boo. Let me go get some more bananas and we'll throw it down over there. All right. Actually, we'll just have the bananas pick the cards. All right, we have the bananas pick the cards over here. So do we stay in or do we go out? Let's see.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
All right, the banana is going to pick the cards over here. So we're going to move all the cards down, and we're going to just sort of like a dowsing. We're going to get this card, and we're going to get this card, and we're going to get this card, and we're going to get that card. All right, so we did a little dowsing with a banana. So the banana has chosen this card, and the banana's chosen that card for going out. Staying in, we have chosen, the banana's chosen this card, and the banana has also chosen the last card. All right, so we have a quality pick with the banana dowsing. So that is something that you can do with a Tasty Tarot, is you can banana douse. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a dowsing rod with a Tasty Tarot. You just use a banana because it is a Tasty Tarot. So you will get a free banana. I will ship my pickle. To anybody that orders a Tasty Tarot, I will ship my pickle. All right, so we have going out and we have staying in. So let's see, Becca Boo wants to know about going out or staying in or staying put. Let's see where that is going to take us here. All right. We have a little bit of going out. Talks about the 10 of Wands. Be careful that you don't commit to too much if you're going to go out, because otherwise it's not going to go. Otherwise, it's not going to go well. So be careful what you're committed to. You don't want to involve yourself in too much, or you will get some extra goo dripped on you. You will get extra goo dripped on you, and you don't want to come home with a lot of goo on you, okay? Temperance card just talks about make sure that it's balanced. You don't want to go to extremes. So you kind of have a couple of the extremes over there, kind of in that mix. So yeah, going out looks good. Staying home does not look good. Hierophant, it's Friday night. It's time to be all right. You got to, kind of go and have some fun. Talk about even the staying home card talks about running around and getting out there and, sort of having an adventure. So that's going to be good. That is going to be good indeed. So we have a banana doused Tasty Tarot. A banana doused Tasty Tarot. There we go. So you thought there was a limit to what you could do with a Tasty Tarot. Reality is there's not. Reality is there's no limit to what you can do with a Tasty Tarot. All right. We have a little bit of... who the hell wanted a reading? Man. Who the hell wanted a reading? It was, there we go. All right. First question in this particular reading is going to be with the Victorian Romantic Tarot once more, but that's what I'm talking about here, is where wanting the connection to go right now. Where do we want this connection to be at the end of the day? Is this going to be something that I want to a destination, or I'm just kind of winging it and kind of seeing where it is going to take us? I think they want to go all the way, quite frankly. The Empress card being the first card out there talks about being together, being happy, talks about birthing, talks about having this relationship, having something real, having something thick and meaningful. The Empress is out there and waiting to go. That is going all the way, especially with the Fool. I'm willing to take an adventure into something out there that I wanted, right? Willing to take an adventure, taking that risk, and that's going to be good. That is going to be nice indeed. Three of Pentacles just talks about working towards a goal. It's almost like we need a goal to work towards, and once I have that, that is going to be absolutely awesome for me. And that Six of Cups, that connection, that beautiful connection as we go through, is going to be something that we have been waiting for indeed. So there we go. Looking pretty good for that. And the last Karima question here: what are the dreams he's been having about me? We'll see how that's going to go. Hopefully the dreams are good. We need some good, wafty, wonderful, lazy daydreams. Seven of Cups. Ooh, they have been going onto the wild areas of imagination. Seven of Cups talks about the wild areas, the really pushing forward, imagination. I think they're going to the far reaches of what's possible as far as dreams go. Three of Cups talks about the sort of that threesome that we have been talking about before, the level of celebration kind of as well. I think that's going to be good. That's going to be kind of fun. That Knight of Cups talks about they want to come in as a level of romance. They want to really over-romance you as far as that. They do have some daydreams happening through it. But the King of Pentacles just talks about getting the resources down, getting things planned, and getting things at a beautiful conclusion. I think that's going to be fantastic and a lot of fun indeed. Journey wants to card. Yeah, let's do some card tomorrow. Tell Journey that we're doing some card tomorrow. Just let me know what time. I do have at 10 a.m. I am going around to pick up some stuff at Sam's Club, but I'll be back after that. So yeah, we'll do some carding tomorrow. Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. We'll do thumbs up for some carding indeed. All right, let's see where this is going to take us. We still got KM, we got Thick Podcast, we got some H, we got Valerie in the queue. Let's make all of the things happen, all of the good things moving, and we'll see what's going on, right? All right, I have a crush on John from work. Oh my, does he love me or does he not love me? Ooh, could have some romance at work. Get in that broom closet and make some mad love. Make some mad love in the broom closet is the best. All right, we'll see that over here. Oh, wow, I think he's into you. And he wants to get into you too. You know what I'm saying?
Music to make love to.
You can get in the elevator. You know what I'm saying? What was that Aerosmith song, Love on an Elevator? I have the version Love on an Escalator. Love on an escalator. As long as the escalator's moving, you know what I'm saying? You make love, but you have to finish before the escalator reaches the top. But yeah, make love on an escalator. A little uncomfortable, but you know, be all right. Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance, into the world, into the lovers, Jesus. That's pretty serious. That's pretty hefty. This is somebody who's ready to get going. This is somebody who's ready to throw you across the desk. Knight of Pentacles, a little bit of the work loving. I think the loving and the work makes it happen. I think you got a good romance waiting to happen over here. A love and a romance blossoming in the direction you would like to take it indeed. But yeah, made some mad love in the broom closet. You got to watch out for the bleach. Abracadabra, you know what I'm saying? If you knock the bleach over in the broom closet, the lovemaking comes to an abrupt halt. You just got to understand that. You got to know the rules. There are rules in life to how you do things. And you don't want to have bleach all over you while you're making love. That doesn't work for anybody. How does Jake at work feel about me? Wait a minute. You got two people at work you're making love to? Wow. That okay. Anyway, all right. So we got two possibilities at work. We got Jonathan, who looks like they're ready to go. Like, you can go ahead and just throw them on the desk right now, and they'd be all right with it. You know what I'm saying? Number two, we got Jake, the snake, at work. Jake is more of a long-term, slow kind of guy. This is somebody who wants a little bit of a slow roll. They want a little bit of that slow going here, and this is something I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan looks like they're ready to go, but Jake is going to take a little bit longer. They're going to take a little bit longer to sort of warm up here, but I think that they have some good emotions going for them. But yeah, this is more of a slow roll. More of a slow roll if you're interested. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be it. That is going to be it. So, you know, there we go. Can I read a grand tableau for you on my channel? Abracadabra. You can do whatever you want to do. I love a good grand tableau. If you do that, you need to have a banana as a pointer, though. You need to go get a banana. It needs to be a partially green banana. And then when you're sort of motioning to the cards, you need to use the naner. The naner is the key. No good reading comes about without a good banana on your side. All right, we'll see. I mean, that's what I've been saying. I've been preaching this for years. Y'all know me. I've been preaching this since day one. Yeah, do you have a fascination with people that start with J? Is what's with the J's? Do you like the hook and the? Some people like that hook. Some people like a little curvature. Some people like a little curvature. You got that J, right? You got that. You got that J. You got a little hook in there. Some people like the curvature of the banana. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Forest Creatures version 2 is over there. We already did J at work. We are on H. It's finally H's turn. H is like, is this a porno channel or is, I don't know. H is kind of trying to figure out what's happening over here. You know what I'm saying? H is new here. And H is like, does this stream, is this weird, this all the time? And the answer is yes. I mean, it is a little bit oddball all the time. But you know, that's me. That's me, because it's me. If anybody else ran the stream, not so much, but me, yes. Is he going to reach out soon, and does he still want to get back together? I do think they want to get back together. 9 of Cups into the Sun, the revelation, the warmness, the level of heat is a potential there, and making it happen over there. The Sun is a really good person, really good card to have, so sort of getting back together, for getting to where we want to be, to getting sort of moving on there. So 9 of Cups talked about being the best card in the deck. Also talks about the level of love, the level of connection that we kind of need here. But the best thing is sort of, are we going to reach out? You're talking about the 6 of Cups, which is a reaching out card, a connecting card. We have 2 people connecting, 2 people opening the door and making it happen. And I think that's sort of what they want to do. So we have a big yes, yes, and a yes over here. We can do the double thumbs up. We got 8 thumbs up and a banana up. 8 thumbs up and a banana up with this. But the Queen of Swords talks about things may not go ultimately long run the way you want them, but yes, you do have some beautiful opportunities here, and that's going to be something that you want. So yes, yes, and yes, right? A stable job that you really want. Is this something we're going to be able to do over here? I don't know. We'll see if a stable job is going to be all right, if it's going to be better for you in the long run. Stable job, I mean, it's going to be a while. So soon, no. Are you going to have a stable job? Yes. You do have a 10 of coins over here talking about the stability, talking about that stable job where you want it. And that's something that you definitely are waiting for. You definitely are looking for the opportunity to make that happen indeed. So you do have it. It's be a little bit longer than what you expected, right? Because you have that Queen of Cups, more of a passion, more of opportunities out there that aren't going to be as stable as you would like it. But yeah, you know, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. So yeah, if you're willing to wait a little bit longer, I think you're going to be all right. What is this deck? I put it up in the first, and I'll put it up again. It's the Forest Creatures version 2. Google it and you will find it. It is going to be out. Becca Boo, I said, go out. Becca Boo, I said, get out of here. Get out of here, Becca Boo, and get yourself and take a banana with you. Get out and take a banana with you. Take the banana out with you. The banana never needs to be alone. It wants to be with you, Becca Boo. It wants to be with you. Is B lying to me? Oh my. Oh my, is B lying to me? Are they full of BS? We'll see if BS is going to be one of those things that they are full of here. The 7, the 5, no, the 3, and the 10. Not really. I think they're exaggerating a little bit, but they aren't really going to be, you know, sort of in that mode of pure lying or anything like that, right? The 3 of Swords just talks about not getting everything I want within the context of this. So we do have a lot of hesitation. We do have a lot of, you know, sort of a cutting motion with this. But the 7 of Cups just says that they have a lot of exaggeration. I'm really sort of, because it's talking about sort of the illusionary aspect that you're getting presented here. So there's some part that are legit, some part that are not. But that 10 of Pentacles over here just says, overall, you're going to be okay. But yeah, pretty big exaggeration coming through here, and that's something you definitely got to watch out for. All right, speaking of Jonathan is back. Jonathan is back. We got Valerie wants to know about J coming back? All right. Or is Jay coming back for good? Are they going to give me that second chance? Are they going to give me the opportunity that I've been waiting for here? Let's go and see where that is going to take us. Let's see where that is going to take us. Etsy is a scam. No, it isn't. I sell stuff on Etsy all the time. If you order anything on Etsy from me, you get it, guaranteed. You get it. I give you a tracking number. I usually ship it the same damn day you order it. So yeah, you do that. Anyway, is Jay coming back for good this time? No, I do think they are returning, but not for good. The Three of Swords. I'm not getting the result that I want. I'm not getting the satiation, the excitement, the level of happiness that I kind of want to be with this particular aspect. The Fool says I'm going to take an adventure with this person again. The door is open. The door is happening right there. So you are going to have to sort of accept that. But for good, no. Coming back, yes. So you do have some love balloons. It could be a little bit temporary. Temporary, something that they have been thinking about doing. They're finally going to take the action. They're finally going to take the opportunity. And yeah, Queen of Pentacles. We have the satiation. We have, some commonality. We have some good times. But the Three of Swords is just not for good. It's just not for good. A little bit on the challenging side here, so you're going to have to put up with that. But yeah, that's anyway, Emma wants a 2 question, and then we are out of here for the tonight. And then we're going to watch Becca Boo go out and party. Go out and put out and take the banana with her. Becca Boo, I want some pictures of you with a banana out partying. I want some pictures of you with a banana out partying. What does R think about when he thinks of me? The Four of Wands. He thinks that you're not really working towards getting this done. He thinks that you're not really on their side sometimes. He thinks that they're trying to put forth a lot of effort and you're not really doing the effort that you need to do here. They think that you kind of have some dreams, some ambitions. You haven't really been chasing it. You haven't really been doing it. A lot of stuff as we go through. And they think that we having some challenges in between this connection as well. So that's what they think about when they think of you. Any advice about my job? Let's see where the job is going to take us. Are we going to be able to sit there and make ourselves a success? Are we going to be able to do that? Or is that going to be a dead end? Or is that going to be a dead end? You only send pics to UVT. What the hell's wrong with you? I need pics. I need pics of you out partying with a banana. All right. We'll see with that. Advice about my job. 7 of Swords. Leave it. There's your advice. Get the hell out. Entertainment purposes only. Never quit your job based upon a man reading cards and eating a banana based upon a man reading cards and eating a banana on the YouTube. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Get out of there. You need a job that's going to be better suited, a better fit for you. But the moon means you're going to have to take a long journey. If you do, try to search for something else. So the advice is get a better job. You got the hooker hair in. I don't even know what that means. What the hell does hooker hair look like? What does hooker hair look like? I have no idea. Show me. What does hooker hair even look like? I can't. I'm picturing nothing. I got nothing. Anyway, thank you for joining me. And yeah, it's been a wild ride, but that's the way we roll. And we will see you tomorrow.